Yo, how's it going, everybody? What a day it has been for Liverpool FC. What a day it has been. You remember Monday? Monday was boring. I didn't even do a video on Monday, guys. You know, I just thought to myself, I'm kind of sick of this news regarding Isak and that, you get me? I was sick of the news, man. I just thought to myself, there's nothing to report here. There's nothing to report. Why am I going to report news if there's nothing to report? Pointless. I use my time to something else, you get me? Personal matters. But after yesterday, after I would say de-stressed and, you know, gather my thoughts, which I did, I get this news first thing in the morning on my phone. People started talking about Isak, and I thought, not again. Not again. Don't want to talk about Isak, bro. People were saying Isak was staying on Monday. Really? Mad. I never thought he was staying. No. The reason why I never done a video on Monday, I just thought there's no news. I don't want to keep repeating the same news. It's not fair on me, and it's not fair on you guys who watch me, who support me on the channel, you get me? It's pointless. Why would I go out and just report the same news, rehashing the same news? It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Well, regarding the Isak situation, I know we're going to get him, but what was peeing me off, it was just dragging on. You get me? You know, when it just drags on, you just think, just hurry up and sign. You know you're going to sign him anyway, yeah? You know you're going to sign Isak. Just hurry up and sign the man. That was my gripe. That was my frustration. That this was going on too long, you get me? I always knew we was going to sign him, but it's just taking too long. But now we finally saw the end of the road. The final boss is approaching us. We are going to finally sign Isak very soon. We're going to talk about that as well. We're going to talk about the Isak. We're going to move on to some more news first, though. Before we talk, we don't want to just talk about Isak. I want to talk about something else. You get me? Let's talk about Marc Guehi. Marc Guehi. Yeah, but you know how they are. You know what they're like. You get me? You know what the mainstream media are like when it comes to Liverpool. You get me? Stick the knife in. Stick the knife in. You get me? You know how it is, bro. You know how it is when it comes to the mainstream media, when it comes to Liverpool. You get me? Anyone but Liverpool to win the Premier League, you get me? But it is what it is, isn't it? This is what makes us stronger. This is what makes us stronger as a football fan base, you get me? Nobody can break us. We're the best fan base in the world. We're in the best club in the world, and no one's ever going to break us. You get me? Because people hate on us. We get it done on the pitch. Arsenal fans don't like us, but who's winning league titles? Who's winning Champions Leagues? Us. People always talk about Arsenal. Oh yeah, we've got these great players, but you ain't won nothing. You get me? There's no point having good players if you ain't won nothing. But listen, we're not here to like cuss up Arsenal. We're here to talk about the signing. You get me? We talk about let's talk about the first one. Let's talk about this one. Fabrizio Romano tweet. That's what we're going to talk about now. You get me? Zoom up my camera. As you do. Where's my camera? Done. So, Fabrizio Romano tweeted today, like he does. And Fabrizio Romano said, Liverpool have agreed personal terms with Marc Guehi. I actually done a short video about this. I've done some shorts today. I actually done a video today, by the way, early in the morning. When this Isak situation broke on the internet, I actually recorded. Now, I've done a live stream video. And if you haven't watched it yet, you can go on my channel and you can like the video. If you missed it, it was around about near to midday today. So if you haven't seen it, you can go and watch it later or go and like the video. We're talking about Isak. And also I've done some shorts on Isak, and I've done a short on Marc Guehi as well. So I've done 2 shorts today and a video already. So I've been really busy today. This one we're going to talk about more in depth. So Liverpool have agreed personal terms with Marc Guehi, and also Giovanni Leoni is also keen on the move. Now I've been looking at a lot of news today regarding these two, and it looks like Marc Guehi one's more or less done. If anyone knows anything about it, Marc Guehi one's basically done. He's going to be a Liverpool defender within a couple of days. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not sure if he's going to be playing. I don't think he'll play on Friday, but I think he will definitely be playing when we play Newcastle. When we play Newcastle, I think Newcastle's our second game. I think most likely he's going to be on. He's going to be on there. So before we start talking about this, let's big up the chat room. Big up to James LFC. Big up to you, bro. Every single time. Thanks for showing your support today. Big up to you. Big up to Statty every single time as well. Big up. Yeah, man. Big up to you, bro. Big up to Reese as well. Big up every time. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that handshake. Yeah, it was funny, isn't it? Yeah. The little handshake by Slut, yeah. And you saw Virgil in the background doing that. You know, like the sneaky little grin. Yeah. We know what's coming. The manager knew as well. What can the manager really do to Crystal Palace manager? He can't do nothing about it. Can't block nothing. Marc Guehi. But have you noticed with this Marc Guehi situation? Have you noticed it went a bit quiet for a few weeks? Remember, about a few weeks it went a bit quiet, didn't it? It went a bit quiet regarding the Marc Guehi situation. I was a bit worried that we wasn't going to get him in, because I know that Crystal Palace wanted more money and we weren't really going to pay. I think they wanted like 40 million, was it? Around about 40 million they wanted. And I was thinking, no, we're not going to pay 40 million. Liverpool won't pay that because he's only got 1 year left on the contract. But I think the reason why, originally that Liverpool, was going to leave it for another season. I thought Liverpool would have probably went for him next season. But I think after that game against Crystal Palace on the weekend, where our defence looked completed and utter lost, I think Slot must have went in the back and said, we need our defenders now. Because I think Liverpool probably would have waited till next season to try and get him on a free. Because everybody knows that Marc Guehi wants to play for Liverpool, you get me? People know that he wants to play for Liverpool. So I think Liverpool would have probably waited, risked it, brought in Joey Gomez, and try and risk it till January or maybe to next season. But I think after that game that we had on the weekend, that was evidence that we need 2 centre-backs. You get me? I think that was it then. That was it. We need 2 centre-backs. So I'm glad that Liverpool are going in for Marc Guehi now. I always said on this channel, that Liverpool, that Liverpool need 2 centre-backs. One is not good enough. We need 2 because you cannot rely on. We've got rid of Quansah, and Gomez is basically going to be injured for most of the season. So basically, we need 2 centre-backs, and I'm glad. And I'm not sure if you remember me saying this. I said that we should bring in Marc Guehi and an up and coming, like a young centre-back, so we can learn off Virgil, can learn off Konate. This is exactly what I said on this channel, and this is the guy there. I don't know nothing about this guy, Giovanni Leoni. I heard he's about 6'5" though. He's 6'5". I'll try and bring his stats up in a minute if I can bring it up on the screen. Big up to you, Eddie. Eddie, love it, bro. Best, yeah. Big up to you, bro. Much respect to you, Mark. Thanks for coming on the channel, man. Big up to you. Let me try and bring up his stats. If I can bring up his stats, you know, for Giovanni. Bring up his stats. Bring up his stats if I can. So this is what he's got on his stats. Giovanni transfer market. Let's have a look on the transfer market. Because I don't know nothing about this kid. I know nothing about him. Let's have a look. So he's 18 million. Let's bring it up. There's his stats here. All right. It's so hot in here. I'm constantly putting the fan on. So he's 18 million. His transfer value. And place of birth, Roma. 6'5", more or less. Let's have a look. His main position. So we can play right. So we can play right back then. So he has played right back. So his main position is centre back. So he can play left centre back, and he can also play right centre back as well, which is good. That's someone good that we can bring in, left or right centre back, not just playing left centre back. And he's also played right back as well, which is interesting as well. So I think this will be a good signing for Liverpool, and he's young as well. So 18, man, that's young still. That is young. Let's see one of his achievements. So, what does he want? Well, he ain't gonna win much at 18, is he? Statics, have a look. There's nothing there. Okay, let's go back there. National team. So he's obviously played for Italy. Has he got no stats on him? So the under 21s, under 19s, he was there. Detail. Yeah, so that's it really. He's not. You're not going to get much on his. He's not going to. I know he's actually scored 2 goals for his national team. He scored 2 goals for his national team. I know that as a centre back, probably obviously up a corner. But I'm happy with this guy. I don't know much about him. I can't really say anything. People are saying that he's like the best young centre back in Europe. But I've never heard of this kid. You get me? I've never heard of him. I've never heard of him, but he's coming to Liverpool most likely, and he'll be a great addition to the squad in my opinion. A great addition to the squad. And yeah, we'll probably get him for about 10 million, 8 million, I reckon. If he's gone for that much, I reckon we'll get him for that. But yeah, man, I'm happy with it. Yeah, this is what I heard. This is what I heard, bro. That he's the most talked about centre back in Italy. You get me? He's the most talked about in Italy. Trying to find some like a blueprint on it. Let's see what it's got there. 1 second, guys. I'm trying to find like proper stat on what I used to go on before. Soccer score. 1 second, Giovanni Leoni football statics. So there's not much on because he's 18 years of age. Yeah, so he's played centre back, and he's played. He can play left centre back, right centre back, and he's actually played right back as well. So that's definitely a convert. That's a bit like Gomez, isn't it? Gomez can play like different positions as well. Oh, did you? What's he like then? What's he like then? But yeah, this is what I wanted to come in for Liverpool. So we've got a ready-made centre back coming in. He can do a job with Marc Guehi. He can come in, do a job, no problem. No problem. He can come in, do a job done, easy. And that's what you want. But you also want a young one, up-and-coming one to come in to learn off all of them. So really, in the future, yeah, you're going to have Konate, if Konate stays. You're going to have Marc Guehi, and then eventually this guy's going to come and take over Marc Guehi or Konate. If Konate moves, if Konate goes to Real Madrid next season, and this guy what's coming in now, and Giovanni Leoni, he's the guy that could come in and take over from Konate. Because Virgil will probably do a couple more years, and then he'll go to Saudi Arabia. That's how I reckon Virgil's going to do. This might be Virgil's last contract, to get me. It might be. I hope he goes on longer. I still think he can go on longer, but he might think, I'll get to that age where he's thinking, you know what, I've been there, done it, I won a couple of Prems, won a couple of Champions Leagues, I'm going to go to Saudi for the bag. He might do that. And I don't blame him. I don't blame Virgil to do that. But Giovanni Leoni, I think this is a very good move, and I think we should keep an eye on this one. Is there been any more news, guys, about this kid? Has there been any more news? Let me have a look if there's any more news going on. Let's have a look. So, 18 play for Napoli, Lazio. These are the touches. Let me just bring this up. This one here. So this one, so he's 193 centimeters, 18 years of age. He wears the number 46. He prefers right centre back. He can play centre back, but he plays right centre back, and so he can play both positions really. Basically, that's what that means. So his player traits, stats completed, his touches 18%, 5% is his chances created, 11% aerial duels won, 41% defensive actions, goals 79%, and shots attempted 4%. So that's his thingy there. So from the goals, I've never used this website before, by the way. This is quite cool, isn't it? I think this is cool, guys. Big thumbs up if you think this is cool. I do. I'm a kind of a geek that way. Non-penalty shots 2%. Total for 90. 0.7. Non-penalties, passing, possession. What is possession? Successful dribbles. Dribble success 100%. Not bad. Touches 59.70%. Tackles won 42.9. What do you think about that, guys? 42.9 tackles won. Duels won 3.22. Duels won 60.6%. You get me? That is good. Scotty said the Italian press says he's a young Maldini. You know what? I hate when people, I hate when people say that. You get me? As soon as you put that name on him, I just don't like it. Let him be the next Giovanni instead of trying to be the next Maldini. Remember when everybody said that about that Arsenal guy? What's his name? The Arsenal defender said, he looks like Maldini. He's the next Maldini. And what happened? He got injured, then he came back, then he got injured again. Forget all that, man. He's the next Giovanni. That's what he is. But I know what you're saying now. His duels won is 60.6%. That's quite good, that is. Duels won enough. And you know what Slock's like? Duels. You remember when what's his name? Kwanzaa, when he had his first game and Slot was there, and then Slot took him off. And then they said to Slot, why did you take him off? And there's Slot, jewels. He's got to do his jewels, man. He's got to do his jewels. It's all about jewels, remember? So he's going to like this guy, you get me? Jules won 60.6%. Aerial Jules, that was it, 63.0%. So that is good as a centre back. Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm talking about. He's only going to learn more after these guys. This is what I said. Don't you remember me saying it, Scotty? That I said we need 2 centre backs. We need one like Marc Guehi, and we need another one to come in, but a young one, up and coming star that can learn off the best. You get me? And this is why they brought this guy in, 18 years of age. We've got him like, it's going to be about 15 million. No more, 18, no more. It's good. Aerial Drills one, yeah, we've done that one. Yeah, so I think that he looks good, man. And he's only 18, so you're not going to get a lot of stats on him being 18 years of age. In the Serie A season, he had 17 matches. So in the 24-25 season, he had 17 matches. Obviously, because he's young, innit? So I think when we bring him in, obviously we're not going to play him every single game, innit? Start him off in the cup games. Yeah, start him off in the cup games. Let him take his time with it. Take your time with it. Take your time with it. Anyway, yeah. Minutes played, 1,203 minutes played. Just take the time with him, yeah. Pause. And yeah, and it'll be all good. That's the one. Yeah, you remember when he went to Arsenal and said he was the next Maldini? Forget it, man. I don't want none of that for him. I want this guy to come along, Giovanni Leoni. Yeah, and I want him to be the next Giovanni Leoni, not the next Maldini, not the next Yapstan, not the next Virgil van Dijk, not the next Ferdinand, which I didn't really rate him anyway. The next Giovanni Leoni. Yeah, and he's a big guy, 6 foot. He's a big guy, man. He's a big guy. He's a big dude. So let's go on to that news that we're just looking at again. So yeah, so that's what Fabrizio Romano tweeted. I'm just going to check if any more news has popped up. My news thing about him. Let me just have a look. And then we can move on to the next topic, which I know what you're here for. It's all about yeah. Did you hear about this kid going there? What's his name? That guy, what's his name, going to Spurs? But did you see that? Did you see that video with someone burning the Liverpool? I mean, burning the Newcastle top. Let's bring this up. Let's bring this one up as well while we're here. Move on to this one. Let's talk about this one now. That's what we all want to talk about. Remember, guys, can you please smack that like button? Much appreciated, guys. If you smack that like button, it really helps out the channel. Really does. Gets us out there in the algorithm, and he gets more eyes on us. By the way, Toto will be back. I've got the official announcement. The official announcement, guys. That Toto Hammer will be back on Monday. So Toto Hammer, actually, even more breaking news, he's going to be back tomorrow. Toto Hammer will be here tomorrow doing a live stream with me via his holiday location. Remember, he's still on holiday. He comes back on Monday. But he messaged me today and he says, listen, Solo, do you want to do a video tomorrow? Of course we want to do a video tomorrow. I said, the people are waiting for you to come back. They want to see you on the camera. They miss you, Toto Hammer. And you know what he said to me? Yeah, we'll do a video tomorrow. We're going to do a player lineup, player review of Liverpool's first game on Friday. So it's going to be me and Toto Hammer tomorrow, every single time. It's going to be good. So, Indy, which I like Indy. I think Indy's a really good. He always seems to break the news before everybody else. You get me? He always seems to break the news before everybody else. It's funny that, isn't it? That every time that news breaks, Indy's the one that breaks it. So, exclusive Liverpool make an offer, and Isak advised not to enter the city alone. Ooh. Isak has been advised, yeah, by the Newcastle Mafia man not to enter the city alone. Let me just have a little drink. Let me just have a drink, and then we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this. 1 second, guys. I just want to get this one ready. Right. So they're threatening him now. Remember you people used to talk about Liverpool fans? Liverpool fans are the horrible. Nobody's gonna call that out though. Nobody's gonna call that out. Where's his tweet from today? Come on, let's find it, Indy. I'm on yours now. Come on, Indy. I found it today. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? What have I got old tweets? Hold on. Where's all the new ones? Where's that one was from today? Come on. Why are they showing all his old stuff? Did you see that video today with when people was burning the Newcastle top? That was crazy. I'm gonna try and find it for you now. I had it somewhere on here. I'm sure I bookmarked it, you know. Sure I bookmarked it. 1 second, guys. Please bear with me. I'm sorry for this delay. It was just a video basically of some Newcastle fan burning Isak's top. And it was playing Newcastle music. You know the Newcastle music. Down, 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 down. You know that tune? That's a tune still, you know. That's a tune, that is. Mark Naffner. That's a tune, that is. Anyway, they was playing that tune and it was burning Isak's top. Burning Isak's top. So basically, Isak's not allowed to walk and enter the city of Newcastle, man. I like to break the news to you fans, yeah? I break the news to you. He don't give a crap about Newcastle. He don't care. He does not care. Because if he cared, he would have stayed at your dusty club. Let's just call it the way it is. Just to call it, with us Liverpool fans, we've tried to be nice, yeah? We've been nice, we've been respectful, and now you're hitting back at us for what? And now you're threatening him. You're threatening him. That's what that looks like. It says, exclusive Liverpool make offer and Isak advised not to enter the city alone. I just don't understand what's that about. Exactly. Newcastle, exactly what Tony Still said there. 100%. Newcastle have to accept where they are in the food chain. Listen, Liverpool are Marks and Spencer's and all these shops, you know, them kind of shops, yeah? Newcastle is Poundland or Iceland. That's Newcastle. You get me? They're competing with people like Bournemouth, them kind of teams. You get me? Nottingham Forest, not Liverpool. I just don't understand. You get me? And as it's happened to us, Liverpool and Man United, I've had it happen to also. It's football, exactly. And I just don't understand. Yeah, I went on like a Newcastle channel. Yeah, I was in the chat room and I was engaging with him through the chat. And I said to him, "Goes, listen, bro. This is when when the news first, the rumors first started to surface just before the window closed, right? I mean, before the window opened, I was engaging with this Liverpool Newcastle fan. I went in his chat room. I was respectful, didn't disrespect him, and I said, it's inevitable that Liverpool will get Isak, and he says no chance. I said, okay. I said, you can't hear must feel. I said, Liverpool will get him because you are a small club, right? You are a small club. You're not global like Liverpool. You're not global like Man United. You're not global like Real Madrid, Barcelona. You're not like that. You're just Newcastle. You're just big in the northeast. Outside of the northeast, nobody knows who you are. Let's just face it. Nobody knows who you are outside the northeast. And at the end of the day, yeah, I said to him, it's inevitable that Liverpool get him. And he was saying, nah, it's not going to happen. I said, it's going to happen. And then we're going to have this conversation again. And I'm going to tell you that I was right. I'm not being cocky. I'm not being arrogant. It's just the way it is, just what Tony Steele said. It's the future. You shop at Poundland and you shop at the freezer shop, them Poundland freezer shops, yeah, Iceland. We got to Iceland, by the way. We shop at Marks and Spencer. When we buy our clothes, we're buying designer clothes. We're buying Versace, Armani. When you buy your clothes, you're going to what's that shop where everybody goes to? You're going to Primark. No disrespect to Primark, but it's not Armani, it's not Levi's, it's not the Gucci. You get me? That's where Liverpool are shopping. You get me? Isak be extra loved with us by showing how hard he's pushing. Of course. And the thing about it, yeah, I'm sorry for just going on and talking and doing speeches, yeah. But it's what we do on this channel, you get me? It's right, we sound off, we do our thing, innit? Big up to the chat as well. Isak told them mans last season, yeah, that this is it, this is his last season. He told them, he gave them a full season in advance. When they never upped his contract, when they didn't give him extra money on his contract, he wanted more money, innit? They promised him more money and they never gave him more money. They lied. Right? So he said, right, I'm going to go, and at the end of the season, I'm gone. So he gave Newcastle more than enough time to find another player. More than enough time. Very simple. He gave them more than enough time. And what's happened is now, Newcastle, the dusty club, can't get a player in. That is not Newcastle's fault. That is not Newcastle's fault. It's very simple. Not Liverpool's fault either. It's the club's fault. Can't blame it on the agents. Can't blame it on the Liverpool. Can't blame it on Isak. It all comes down to the club. That's their problem if they can't get a player in. Very simple. And I know the butt hurt, yeah. I know the hurting. I understand where they're coming from. Liverpool fans have gone through it before. Everybody has. But now they're gonna know their role, yeah. And they know they're what Newcastle fans need to do is, that's what Newcastle fans need to do. Richard Hugh said, bring on both of them. Both of them, yeah, both of them. Yeah, that's Montanic, both of them. Both of them. He's funny when he says that. Oh yeah, the celebration. Let me see if I can get a gift cap. Let me get the gift cap up, man. I gotta get the gift cap up, yeah. The celebration. Hold on. I'm gonna get the gift cap up. Big up to the gift cap, man. Come on, man. Just give me the gift cap. Stop messing around. The gift. Come on, man. You know, every time you're looking for something, yeah. When you're on your own, you're not a streamer, and I find stuff quick. When I'm live, yeah, can't find nothing now. Let's see if I can find it. There you go. There you go. Hold on, let me put it up. Hold on. I don't need to log in. I don't need to log in to watch the gift cap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do, log in. Relax with the login, man. Yeah, this one, isn't it? Let me see. Let me show you. This one. Is it this one, isn't it? There you go. There you go. Alright. I can't wait till he does that Anfield in front of the cup. You get me? Yeah, but like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Who's this guy? I think he's doing. I think they were playing. I think it's Chelsea. There you go. I can't wait till he does this when we play Newcastle, yeah, at Anfield, our second game. Because I know the first game when we play Newcastle, yeah, it's gonna be at the Newcastle ground, and it won't be at Anfield. The second game will be at Anfield. And when we're playing in the second game, yeah, hold that. I want him to score and do that in front of the fans. You get me? Yeah, big up LFC Paul, man. Thanks for joining us this evening. It's 9:15. At 1 second, guys. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I just got put this thing on my finger. 1 second. There you go. Clear my sin. I got hay fever. So yeah. Anyway, big up to LSC Paul. Big up to you, bro. Every single time. So yeah, this just doesn't sit right with me. You get me? This doesn't sit right with me. But at the end of the day, we're gonna get Isak. And I told you to have the faith. I told you to have the faith that Liverpool will get him. People coming in there, Newcastle fan, I forgot his name, came in the chat room and said, nah, it ain't gonna happen, ain't gonna happen. And I told you it was gonna happen. LFC Paul knew it as well. City or United be nice too. So it says, Anfield Express update. This is from 2 hours ago. Update: Liverpool will be the game for Isak, as always, planned since July. So they planned it since July. So when Liverpool come out and says we're going to walk away, we always knew. Everybody knew that, and this source was Fabrizio Romano, by the way. Everybody knew that Liverpool was never going to walk away. Everybody knew. So all it is now is just a matter of time before Isak becomes a Liverpool player. Someone said to me yesterday in the WhatsApp group, one of my friends in the WhatsApp group, he said to me that he believes that Liverpool will not sign Isak until after the Newcastle game. I kind of disagree, because I think we can sign Isak now and he won't play the Newcastle game anyway, because he hasn't had no pre-season, he's not match fit, and by the rules he can't play anyway. So if we do buy him now, he's got to do all his medical. His medical will probably be next week. Then we'll have the Newcastle game a few days after, and he won't be fit anyway. So we can sign him now. We can sign him now, because he's not going to be fit for at least 3 weeks. So the Newcastle game will be passed by then. You get me? Yeah, it was rented. It was rented. His home was rented, and he was paying $7,000 a month for a property. $7,000 a month for a property he was paying renting. And he's done one now. So the landlord's looking for someone else to lease it out. You get me? That landlord must make money. $7,000 a month, you know, rotted. Should have just brought the yard and then rent it out himself. You get me? Property, man. Property is where the money is, bro. Yeah, let me have a look if any more news is circling. I got my bookmark. How long have we been going now? 48 minutes. Let's find the bookmark. So they're saying that this is the personal terms have been agreed. I'm gonna go back to Marc Guehi now. Flipping between storylines, because anything what pops up, I'm just gonna throw it up on the screen. You get me? I understand that the LFC has agreed a transfer fee for Crystal Palace for Marc Guehi. Yeah, Marc Guehi is gonna be. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised. What's the day today? Tuesday. I wouldn't be surprised. We play on Friday, though, don't we? That might be pushing it. If the deal gets done tonight and tomorrow morning he goes and gets his medical, I think Marc Guehi could be playing for us when we play on Friday. Do you think if Marc Guehi gets a medical, just say tomorrow he gets a medical done, yeah? It's not like he has to go far. He's not like in Spain. He's in England and he's in London, so he can just get the train or train. He can get a helicopter, man. Get the helicopter, whatever, bro. Or quick plane from London to Manchester and to Liverpool. So we can go to Liverpool, get his medical done tomorrow, get it all done, yeah? Get all the medical, that's already been set up. I guarantee that's all set up now for him with the medical, everything's done. He can go there, get the medical, get all that done out of the way, yeah? And that's it. And then Friday, probably get a game for Liverpool. You get me? It could happen. Team Little Face Purple Grind. Who's that, bro? Team Little. Who's that, bro? Yeah, but this is a good signing for Liverpool, this Marc Guehi, you get me? It's a good flipping signing, man. It's a very, very good signing. Very good signing, that is. 1 second. There you go. Yeah, so for me, that's a really good signing for Liverpool. So we've got Marc Guehi basically in the bag. And yeah, it's all done, man. It's very, very good. 4 hours ago, breaking into someone, I've agreed personal terms. But we know personal terms everybody agrees personal terms. See, this is what I wanted to show you regarding this kid here. This one. This is the news thing I wanted to show you guys. That they're saying that he's the best young centre back in world football. That's what they're saying. He's the best young centre back in world football. So Liverpool view him as the best young centre back in Europe. Yeah, man. I'm happy. We definitely need signing. We definitely need defenders. We definitely need centre back. We're definitely weak in the defensive department. But there's something I want to talk about, guys. I'm not sure. Not a lot of people's really talking about this. Everybody's saying that we need new centre backs. Everybody's saying that we need, they're saying that we need new centre backs. We need new this, new that. Yeah. But you know what? I think we need a replacement for Mo Salah. Can't have Mo Salah, playing every single game this season. You can't have it. He's not good on him. He's 33 years of age now, Mo Salah. And I think we need someone to come in and replace him, you get me? So he can't be playing every single game. Yeah, brilliant player. You get me? We can't have Mo Salah. We're all saying that we need someone to rotate on the left, yeah? Except we're getting our rotation centre backs. We've got our fullbacks. We've got our 2 foot rotation on the left, rotation on the right for the fullbacks. The centre backs are done. The midfield is done. The left wing is probably going to be done as well. We might bring in Rodrigo. I don't know. I would like Rodrigo to come in. I still think we should try. And if that don't work, maybe a Barcolo. Depends. But because look at the end of the day, we definitely need someone on the left. We need an out-and-out winger. We can't have Ekitike playing on the wing, you get me? I don't want to see him playing on the wing all the time. He's played there 4 times in his career. I don't want that guy going on the left. It's a waste of his talent. I'm sorry. We need an out-and-out winger, and I think Barcolo would probably suit us. I'm not sure if we're going to get him, but that's one I would look for. But regarding the right-hand side, Rodrigo, I don't know. I think we should go for him. I don't care about City. I think we should go for him. We need a winger. We need someone to replace Diaz. You can't rely on the thing. You can't rely on these young youths, man. We need a certified winger. Gakpo's good, but he's not good for the whole season. You get me? He's not good for the whole season. We need an out-and-out winger. We got rid of Diaz, yeah. Which, look, I didn't want Diaz at the club. For me, he was too purple patch. Diaz was too much of a purple patch player. When he did play, he was good, but he was too much of a purple patch. And it's funny, I'm seeing these Liverpool fans now saying, I wish we had Diaz. And they're the same people that wanted to get rid of him. I'm staying consistent. I'm glad he's gone. I didn't want it. It was too inconsistent. He'd go through a stage where he was just missing everything, taking on players, losing the ball, and then he'd come back. You don't want that kind of player if you're going for the league, get me? I think we should go in for a left winger, and I think we need someone to go rotate with Salah, because Salah can't play every single game this season. He just can't do it. He can't do it. So I think we should be. I know you could probably say Frimpong maybe, but no, I think we need a right winger. Now, if we bring in Rodrigo, this is the other one what makes sense to me with the Rodrigo situation. With Rodrigo, he can play on the left and he can play on the right. So he could do a job on the left and do a job on the right. So if he came in, yeah, you'll have Gakpo on the left as a winger, and That'd be good. He could rotate with Gakpo. And if Gakpo's all good, yeah, and Salah wants a few games off, you can bring in Rodrigo to go on the right. So he's very versatile. He can play on the left, he can play on the right. He can actually cut in as well in the middle. So he's a versatile player. He's cold. Rodrigo's cold. We all know this. So I think Rodrigo could come in and he could do a job and rotate with Salah. We definitely need someone to come in and help Salah out. We need someone to come in. Rio, you can't just have Rio to rotate with Gakpo. People are going to say, oh, Rio's cold. Yeah, but he's 16 years of age. He's 16 years of age. You can't put that pressure on a kid that age. And you got to be careful with someone like that. You bring him in, you let him play, he gets injured early, he hits 19, 20, then the injuries start kicking in, you ruin his career. You ruin his progression. You want to give him time. I'm not saying he can't be a third choice and maybe use him in the cup games, maybe in the Carabao Cup, FA Cup early rounds, but you don't want to put that much pressure on a 16-year-old kid. It's not right. It's just not right. I don't care how people perceive him. To look at him and go, oh yeah, he's a good player, he could do the job. But he's 16 years of age. Now, that right there, that is good news for me. That is good news for me. Now, Chiesa could rotate with Salah. Now, if we keep Chiesa, then I'm saying we don't need a right winger then. You can use that with Chiesa. Now, Chiesa could rotate with him. You get me? You could rotate with him. 100%. I'd keep Chiesa. I don't want to get rid of Chiesa. I want Chiesa at the club. You get me? I want Chiesa to start Liverpool Football Club. I've said it from the beginning. I've been consistent. I don't want him to leave. I want him to stay. He could do a job on the right-hand side. Solo, you say that Owen and Gerrard came of that age. Yeah, but look what happened to Owen in his latter part of his career. Riddled with injuries. He was burnt out before when he hit 25, 26. The guy was riddled with injuries. Riddled with injuries. Because he came into the... don't get me wrong, he was cold. People don't like Owen. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of Owen. Once you put that Man United top on, boom, it's over. I don't care about anything else then. You put that Man United top, you put on the Everton top. See you later, pal. See you later, pal. That's it. Don't care. But Owen was a good football player. The guy won a Ballon d'Or. And back then, Ballon d'Ors meant something. Not like today. It's not like today. Ballon d'Ors don't mean nothing today. As soon as Messi and Ronaldo came on the scene, Ballon d'Ors have meant zero to me. Zero. They ruined the Ballon d'Or era for me. It was all about Ronaldo and Messi. You try to say Iniesta couldn't win a Ballon d'Or. You tell me Xavi couldn't win a Ballon d'Or. You know how many good players that never won a Ballon d'Or because of Messi and Ronaldo? Ah, man. There's so many talents. Anyway, let's get back to the topic. Owen came onto the scene early. Brilliant player. When he was 25, 26, he was riddled with injuries. And that's because he got brought onto the scene early and he got burnt out eventually. So when he hit 25, 26, it was over. It was over. He's at this Rio, he's 16 years of age. He's a Liverpool player. He's not going anywhere. Let him take your time with him, boys. Take it. That's all it is. Don't be too eager to push him out there and play. You get me? He's young. You got to be smart, man. You got to be smart. I know this Rio guy's going to be one of the best players in the world eventually. If he progresses in the right way. But if you start throwing him out there and start playing him in big games and putting pressure on the young kid, yeah, and he might be good, but when he hits 25, he's done. It happens. You got to be careful, man. Premier League is a physical game. It's a physical league. It's all right playing good in pre-season friendly, but when you hit the Premier League, it's different gravy. Okay, you slap. Okay, this is what I'm talking about now. So this is why I like slap. This is why I like Arnie Slap, yeah. People were saying when we played Crystal Palace, yeah. Yeah, Joey Hart, there you go, there's another one. People baffle me with Crystal Palace. You know, when we played Crystal Palace, I understood why he didn't bring on Rio. He didn't just bring on Rio because he was not good enough to play. He didn't bring him on because he's 16 years of age. It's all right playing him in the pre-season games. Yeah, pre-season, no Premier League teams in it. He's playing Hong Kong, Villa, all the Spanish teams and that. We played him in that, yeah. But as soon as he got to the Premier League team final, he didn't play him. He didn't play him because he's going to use him in the right way, and that's why I like Slot. He identified that he's going to be a good player. He's not going to sell him. He's not going to put him on loan. You get me? He's just going to say, you know what? You're part of the squad, but we're going to take our time. We're not going to rush your progress just because the fans are saying, oh, we should play him. We should just relax. This guy is not going anywhere. He will get games this year. We're playing cup games, the early rounds of the FA Cup, early rounds of the Carabao Cup. It's fine. And because Slot didn't play him in the final, that doesn't mean he doesn't rate him. Slot does rate him. He's just looking after him. And that's what a manager should do. Don't just throw him out there and say, yeah, you're playing every week. You're playing every week. No good. No good. No good. He's not even fully developed yet, by the way. 16 years of age. 16! Just be careful, man. Pause. Scotty said it's too long. Obviously, it's a long season with cup games. Yeah, of course. It's a long season, man. There you go, Walker. There you go, perfect example. Walker. He was burnt out when he hit his mid to late 20s. Gone, finished. Injury after injury. He started young. There you go. Jack Wilshere. There you go. Walker riddled with injuries. Started young, played every week, and what happened? He retired young. His injury started when he was in his 20s. No good. This is why you're going to be careful. Let the guy grow. Let him become a man. Then you can do your thing in it. Yeah, the drop off. Is what I'm saying? Michael Owen had the drop off as well. Injury after injury. But look, it is what it is. I think Liverpool are moving in the right direction. Indy's just tweeted something. Let's go through some more transfer news. 4 minutes ago, I got this one. It's about Isak, another one. It's about a play that Newcastle was looking at. So, Newcastle is finally moving. If this is to be true. So, Newcastle have identified Jean-Philippe Matita as a top target in case Alexander Isak leaves. What do you mean in case he's going to leave, bro? What do you mean in case he's going to leave? He's going to leave. But this is what the rumours are now. This is what... we were linked to him. We're at Liverpool. I wanted him at Liverpool, you know. I'm sure I wanted him at Liverpool, this guy. He's a good striker, by the way. He's a good striker. But, yeah. So, Liverpool. So, Newcastle are looking at him. And what else is on there before I go? Is any more? Right, let's have a look. Oh, that's good. The new match of the day team. Kenny Dalglish's daughter's going to be on there, isn't it? Yeah. That's not bad. I like her. She's cool. I met her, you know. I met her before a couple of years ago. You know, Kenny Dalglish's daughter. She's going to be on match of the day, isn't it? And Gabby Roslin as well. Yeah, not bad. She's going to replace Gary Lineker. How long was Gary Lineker doing that for match of the day, man? I think he was doing that when I was a kid, man. Brown was closely monitoring Adam Wharton's progress. Oh, here we go. Madrid bound 100. I can't stand Madrid, you know. I can't stand Madrid. The three clubs I hate in this world the most: Manchester United, Real Madrid, them and Arsenal. Them three clubs. You know what? I don't even hate Arsenal fans. Actually, I don't even hate Arsenal. It's just the fan base. Not all the fan base, some of the fan base. But the two clubs I hate is Manchester United, yeah, Everton, and Madrid. Yeah, Katie Kelly, I know. I just called her. She's Fingy's daughter. Kenny. But anyway, Real Madrid, yeah. So look at this already. Adam Wharton, they're gonna snatch him up. 100%. He will be a Real Madrid player. 100%. 100%. There's no doubt about it that he's gonna be a Real Madrid player. That's what Real Madrid doing it. The fish. They don't see the thing about it. People say the Spanish league is the best league. How is the Spanish league the best in the league? Why does Real Madrid always fish around in the Premier League? Tell me. Why don't Real Madrid go and fish around in the Spanish league? You know why? Because the Spanish league is dead. Take out Barcelona, take out Madrid. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. This is why Chelsea beat, and it's the same with the French league. It's the same with the French league. It's exactly the same. Nobody cares outside of PSG. Nobody cares. Maybe Lyon. That's it. Lyon, PSG. That's it. Spanish league, Real Madrid and Barcelona. That's it. Nobody cares. This is why people say, "Oh, Spanish league is good." No, it isn't. It's bull crap. Look at this in the Premier League. The top 10 teams are good. The top 10 teams in the Premier League are good. Spanish league only 2. French league only 2. Italian league only 2. German league only 1. Maybe 2 now because you got Bayer Leverkusen. That's why the Premier League is the best league in the world. And that's the argument. If someone argues and say Premier League is not the best, you just turn around and say, okay, then you think the Spanish league is the best. Okay, cool. Name the top. Who's the best teams in Spanish league? The only ones that are relevant. Only 2. Exactly. Look at Liverpool. Look at the Premier League. Liverpool. I know Man United's in the toilet by now. I know Man United's in the toilet, but they're still a big team. So you got Liverpool, Manchester United, Spurs. You got Chelsea. You got Man City. You got who else? Even Nottingham. I know Nottingham Forest is down there, but they're still a decent team. They've done good last season. Bournemouth. No, not Bournemouth. Brighton. There's some good teams in the Premier League, not just 2 like the Spanish league. You get me? Yeah, Greedy should go to Everton. That's a good move for them. Because he wants to get a game for England. The World Cup's coming up, yeah. The World Cup's coming up. And that's why he's gone to Everton, because he wants to get game time. Pep Guardiola has ruined him. Pep Guardiola has ruined Jack Grealish. 100%. The ruined. When he was at Aston Villa, he was a free roaming and player. As soon as he went to the Man City, he's coached it out of him. Pep Guardiola, he's coached all that out of Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish hasn't been the same since he went to Man City. When he was at Villa, he was one of the best left wingers in the world. One of the best. I'm just looking at some more news. Anything else is broke. Anything else before I go? No, there's nothing. No news is broke now. That's all we're looking at now at the moment. Indy just put something out. Oh, that's it. That's it, guys. So I'm shooting off. Thanks for all the support. You know what? Have you noticed I haven't told you to smash the like button? I actually forgot. Now I just do the video now. Let me have a look at the likes. See how many likes I got. Let's have a look how many likes I got. Every time I come on, for some reason, every time I go do my stream, all the big ones come on. Every single time. Let's have a look how many likes I got. So I'm using the wrong mic. Oh my gosh. Should have told me, guys, I was using the wrong mic. Is my mic better now? I didn't even know. I was using a bad mic. I was
I was using that mic of the camera. Oh God. See, I've changed my mic now. I can't believe I was using that horrendous mic for the stream. Horrendous mic. Unbelievable. Guys, you should have told me that I had my crap mic on. I was using the mic for the webcam, innit? You know, the mic for the webcam. If you got any question, guys, just ask. I'm not going yet. Let's have a look. Is anything popping up? One second, guys. I'm just looking through it. Let's go to my bookmarks. One second. Can't believe I was using that. I was using that, you know. I was using that. Didn't you realize that I sounded crap, guys? I was using the mic. Sounded like I was in the toilet. You get me? Sounded like I was in the toilet, man. With that microphone. You know how I found out? I just went on YouTube and I heard myself talking. I was using that horrible mic. Every time I got my settings on here, every time I got my settings on the microphone, you know, when I go back on the stream, it keeps resetting all the time. It never used to do that, you know. Yeah, so I'm just going over news again. Breaking news for Fabrizio Romano. Liverpool have agreed personal terms with Marc Guehi. Deal could be done very, very, very soon. So that's it, man. That's it, guys. I'm going to be heading off now. Big up. Got 10 likes. That's what we got tonight. And that will do for me. You get me? Everybody's on. Everybody is on. Raw, dude. Raw. There's not enough time in the day. Not enough time in the day, man. Not enough time in the day. Sometimes you just gotta make you think everybody is on, but this is what it is, isn't it? I can't believe it. He's defending Isak. Mark Goldstein. Andrew Goldstein. He's defending Isak. And he's a Man United fan as well. He's a Man United fan. Let me just see what's going on here. I want to listen to this. I'm just listening to this, by the way. So hot now. I'm gonna watch this. The Newcastle fans say we can have him. I'm just watching it now, guy. Alan McCoist and Abanda Hall saying, who does Isak think he is? The guy wants to leave. If we sign Isak, I want a 5-year deal on him. 5-year deal. And the buyout clause is 1 million. I don't care. Don't let him go to Real Madrid. 5-year deal. He is too good for Newcastle. No? There you go. At least he admitted that. Biggest club in England, of course we are. So he's not defend. So why have they told it? No problem with it. Andy Goldstein defends Isak and he claims he's refused to play for Newcastle. He's not defending him. He just said the owner should keep him there. Of course, he's not going to play. He's not going to play there, man. He's not going to be playing at Newcastle. I agree. He knew that Liverpool probably said, his agent, that's what I said, his agent probably said to him, look, you need to go a bit further now. Liverpool coming back for you. You need to make some headlines, and this is what they did today. Saying he's never going to play for Newcastle again. It's very simple. No. No. Yeah, but he won't play. That's it then. I'm see you later, guys. Just watching that Talk Sport. Anyway, big up, guys. See you later. Big up to everyone who watched us on here. See you later, guys. Big up. Bye.